have a clairvoyance when it comes to motorcycles, okay? And that's a fact. And that motorcycle needed help. It was fixing to come apart. And you know what really, really surprised me? They just drove from wherever. They're on the open road. And neither one of them had on a helmet. The bike sounded like it was fixing to come apart. And, to boot, they had no tail light on the bike. So no tail light at all. No brake light. Nobody can tell if you're stopping in front of them. So yeah, you're just going to get run the fuck over. You're going to kill the little girl on the back. And you're going to end up being just fine because you're drunk and your body went limp and you just flew into the ditch. So that's you. You're the fucking asshole for doing that. Pet peeve. I'm just going to pet peeve out for another couple of seconds and then we'll call it a show. But holding the clutch at the red light. Why? Come on, man. Put your bike in neutral and fucking give it a break for just a second, even if it is for just a second. And when you do pull up to the red light, guys, come on, didn't they teach you this in your motorcycle school? Wherever a car stops, wherever a car drives, the center line in between the two lines where the tires go is no man's land. You don't want to ride in that. You do not want to ride in the center stripe in between where the two tires go on the car, guys. Why? Why would you not want to drive there? Well, let's just think about it for a second. If coolant leaks out of your car, where does it go? Right into that center. If transmission fluid leaks out of your car, where does it go? Right into that center part of the road. If oil leaks out of your car and you're sitting at the red light, it's going to leak right there, right to where most of these assholes pull their motorcycle up, right into the center, right in between right into the oil slick. That's what we call it. We call it the oil line or the oil slick because it can get pretty sketched out there. And also, you always want to leave yourself a way out whenever you hug the white line or you hug the other white line to the left or to the right. It just depends on where you need to be and how you want upcoming traffic to perceive you. If you want to be seen by oncoming traffic, you want to hug the double stripe or the dotted stripe line, the center line. But you never ever want to be in between the center line and the median line. As far as the center, the oil line, where the two tires go on the car, that's where the tires on your motorcycle need to be, guys. That's the part of the road that is made to ride on. Okay? So if you didn't know that, now you do know that. So yeah, no tail light at night, chain fixing to come off the bike, and having a female on the back. If that would have been my daughter, which I don't have one, thank God, somebody would have gotten their ass beat right there. I mean, call the law, put me in jail. This dude's fixing to get his ass beat. I'm fixing to take bolt cutters, cut the chain to the bike, rip the electrical out of it, beat this kid's ass, and take my daughter home. Because, no, somebody did not teach you right how to ride, how to fuck with motorcycles. Some people respect a motorcycle, and it's just like a horse. The minute you don't respect it, it's definitely going to throw your ass. So I only get on here because I care about motorcycling. I care about not seeing people's brains shot out the back of their head. Or let's just say one day a guy comes up to the shop and he's got a four-wheeler in the back of his truck. It's a Suzuki LTZ 440. It's an LTZ 400, 450, LTZ 4026 considered a 450. It was an LTZ 400 regardless. It's a big four-stroke. It's a four-wheeler for doing jumps and stuff like that. Off-road racing. The handlebars are bent. I noticed that. I noticed that the axle on the back is bent, and that the tire's blown out and the rim's bent. The gentleman gets out of his truck and he walks over to me and he says, "Would y'all be interested in buying this four-wheeler?" I said, "Man, this thing looks like it's only a couple months old. We could fix it." He said, "No, I just want to know what y'all give me for it to buy it." He said, "Like, I got the title, blah, blah, blah." So I went inside and I asked Tigger, I was like, "Tigger, what do you think?" And he said, I don't know. I said, look, man, this thing, I mean, I think the engine's probably worth $1,500, dude. This thing's only a month or two old. It's got some damage. We can fix it or we can part it out. And he was like, well, what do you think we should offer for it? I said, I think he'll take $500 for it, man. Let's ask him. And we went out there and definitely I said, look, man, we'll give you $500 for it. We'll unload it right now. Where's the title? And he couldn't get to the title fast enough. As a matter of fact, I think he probably would have taken $100 for it. He probably would have let us unload it and just take it. And I said, man, this is kind of a trip, this $4,000 or $5,000 four-wheeler sitting here. I mean, I could probably fix it for you for $1,200-$1,400. What's the deal? Because I'm going to make my money either way, I'm going to make $36 an hour working on it, or I'm going to make my profit selling it, one or the other. And he told me, he said, look, I was at this this place where we all ride motorcycles and four-wheelers, and we do some jumps and stuff like that. And he said my brother came up there. And he said my brother's never really been around four-wheelers and stuff, but he got on this thing, and yeah, his very first lap around their track, he hit a jump, not knowing how to jump, not really, and maybe he did. Maybe I got the story a little bit wrong, but he hit a jump. He went through the air. He hit a pole. He hit a pole and it killed him instantly. Bam, just like that. Went from a fun track or riding with your friends to your brother being dead right there. Boom. So yeah, I mean, I'm the one that has to deal with, picking up the pieces and the bits of brain and washing them out of this four-wheeler or this motorcycle. Because your dumbass decided that you wanted to be stupid. Man, life's too short. And, that's why I'm blessed that I've got this podcast, that I can advocate, why should I wear a helmet? How is that going to affect the lady behind me, or the person behind me, or all the people that I'm cutting off? Well, it's going to affect them because that's going to ultimately keep them from accidentally killing your stupid ass, right? And if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't say anything about it. I want you to be a better motorcycle rider if you are the idiot listening. I want everyone to, kind of get along, be able to share the road. There's enough room around the trough for everyone. You feel me? Hear me I'm saying? And man, a little cool front came through here in Texas, and it is holding hands and going to the county fair type weather. And I am a little bit excited about that. And talking about being a little bit excited, guys, we're going to break for a quick station identification, and we'll be
naughtygirlclothing.net, naughtygirlclothing.net, naughtygirlclothing.net. Hey, are you feeling naughty, but you're sitting around in some stained t-shirt and unbecoming bottoms? naughtygirlclothing.net has got you covered. Actually, from size 2 to 2X, baby. Now there's no excuse for your sexy ass to get some action, or just look hot as hell for yourself, because that's what counts. You, from fun to fantasy, become part of our Naughty Girl family. naughtygirlclothing.net, naughtygirlclothing.net.
So there you have it. Go to naughtygirlclothing.net. Use the coupon code ZOMBIEGIRLS. Use the coupon code ZOMBIEGIRLS, and that's where you will get free shipping and a discount on your order. If you're a gentleman listening, just go ahead and give your credit card to your significant other, and go ahead and log them on to naughtygirlclothing.net. And let me tell you something, you will not be disappointed. I don't know from experience, but I do know by looking at the website and the price, as far as the price and the quality of product. Definitely, guys, Robcast is definitely not going to back up anything unless it's totally awesome for you and it's going to make the world a better place. So there you go, guys. Christmas is coming up. We got Valentine's Day coming up after that. And you know her birthday's in between there. So you might as well just get her a Naughty Girl Clothing account, guys. And just let her go nuts, because it's not going to break the bank, I can tell you that. And it's definitely going to make your life better. What else can you buy that's for her, but it's really for you? You feel me? That's kind of like, if she were to just go buy you a motorcycle because she liked to ride on the back. And I've got hundreds of stories that I could tell you all about, like crushed up and wrinkled up and motorcycles that, I've seen things that I cannot unsee. And that just, it makes you want to speak out, and it makes you want to try to help some of the ignorance, help cure some of the ignorance out there, man. That's not too much to ask. So if you got your parents around, guys, right about now is the time that I say, give them a call, send them a text, an email, tell them you love them, guys, and tell them that you appreciate them bringing your monkey ass into this world. And if you don't have your parents around anymore, they're looking down on you, and they're motherfucking proud of you right now, alright? I also normally like to talk a little bit of smack about filling your place in society, guys. What you got to do is perform every task to the best of your ability, no matter how small, no matter how big, and ultimately it will end up in you filling your place in society and waking up every single day and doing what you love to do. If you don't fill your place in society, you become dead weight, and everyone else has to pull you, and nobody wants that, right? So that's about all the time I've got for this evening, guys. I do want to say, hey, if you don't ride motorcycles, I appreciate you for tuning in to whatever craziness, because apparently I'm a motorcycle freak. You know what I'm saying? I like them, all kinds. I'm not prejudiced. But what I don't want to see is, whenever it gets to be right now when the weather's nice, a lot of motorcycles are out there on the road. And I see a lot of no-riding motherfuckers that shouldn't even be on a motorcycle. And I hate to say it, but I will call you out. I'll tell you, you cannot ride with me, you dumb motherfucker. Go fucking get your sister's fucking, whatever, bicycle, and learn how to ride that son of a bitch first. Go get you a little 70cc dirt bike and ride it around a field, because you damn sure shouldn't be on an ultra classic right now. Because that's what I saw today. This dude was changing lanes, riding in the center. He passed a car, and another car didn't see him, and that car passed that car with him, and the motorcycle just thought, oh, cool, we rolling out. He's like 6 inches away from this other car. The other car had no fucking idea he was right behind him. They both got out and did their pass, and I'm sure that the car in front of this bike, the bike ultimately passed that car too. Oh, man. What do you do, guys? What do you do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a show. You guys are welcome, more than welcome, to tune in anytime on YouTube. You can listen on Facebook, Spreaker Podcast, download the app, right? And you can listen anytime on your phone to any of the craziness going on at Robcast Radio. So I'm going to get out of here because, let's see, what am I going to try to do this weekend? Maybe, just possibly, try to go to a movie with a beautiful young lady. That's my goal for the weekend, and I'll let you know how that goes. And other than that, guys, I want you to have a badass evening and an even better tomorrow. This is Zombie, and I am motherfucking out of here for the day. Ride safe, you motherfucking freaks. Peace.